My name is Sebastian Wilkinson. I started playing in Mallorca while I was at university, and that was about 11, 12 years ago now. At first just played for fun, just play at the bar for a beer in Mallorca, and that was it for a couple of years. I saw two gentlemen sitting outside a bar in Palma, and they had these vintage clothes on. It was almost like a spotlight on the table, the board. It was like this beautiful, beautiful board, and they were rolling the dice with their hands. And I walked past, and I'd never played before. And I said, "Do you play for money?" And later they told me they were so surprised because they've been playing for 3 months. No one had ever said anything to them. So I get some beer from the bar, and they said to me, "Let's play for beer, let's play for a beer." I said, "Okay, no problem." So I play the guy, so he wins. Then I play his friend, and I won, and we laughed about it. And that was the first time I started playing. And then I kept meeting up with these guys. They were really good fun, like around Palma. Every time I met them, we would play, and I would ask, like, "Why play this?" And he would say, "Yeah, this is good, you know, this is better." Slowly, you know, that was it. There are lots of great games. I recently discovered the Scrabble community, really high level strategy, and I've been watching some of the streams on YouTube, and it looks like another fantastic community. The thing is, I've always loved all the games, right? So I played poker before Backgammon a long time ago, and any game I love to learn the rules, I love to play, all the variations, especially the interaction with other people. I had just come from playing quite a lot of poker and some poker online. I played, rummy, gin rummy, these other games, card games with friends. So I was playing anything that someone would introduce me to, learn the rules, try and improve. So this just came naturally to me. I really enjoyed the socializing of it and having fun. But then there's a mathematical side, a statistical side, probabilistic side to it, which really got me addicted, I guess you would say. My first World Championships was in 2014. The first year Akiko won. I had been playing online a little bit on like a free site where you just play against random opponents in the world, and I was enjoying that, and I thought, hey, I'm pretty good at this. One of my opponents in the chat wrote, "You should check out Backgammon. You should check out this program." And I thought, wow, that's so stupid of me. Like, I never thought there was a program. So I got GNU. I started playing with GNU. And it told me I was very bad. About a week later, someone in the chat wrote, you should check the computer analysis. And I said, I have GNU now, this program. And they said, no, GNU is old, you want Extreme Gammon. I said, oh. So I download Extreme Gammon, I start playing, and again, he tells me I'm not playing very well. This was about 3 weeks before the World Championships, right? I had the trip booked, everything planned. So for about 3 weeks, easy, like 10 hours every day, I was like just playing until no red blunder, no red blow. I can relax, I like say, okay, thank you. And that was really good training, because when I came here, people knew about the computer and Extreme Gammon, but it was 10 years ago. It wasn't like everybody was on this and doing this a lot and improving like this. So I think even at that stage, I was ahead of quite a few people, and I was thinking in a different way. And then, I just had such an amazing experience here the first year. We actually won the doubles tournament first year here. I got to the final of the Monte Carlo Open, the intermediates. I ended up playing Mochi's wife in the final, and Monte was sitting just there. So 3 weeks before I was playing Extreme Gammon, I watch on YouTube, Mochi, Falafel, all the best players. And then like 1 week later, I'm in Monte Carlo, Mochi's sitting there, this is his wife playing, everybody's walking around. I'm like, wow, this is crazy, this is really crazy for me. And somebody said, yeah, that's Mochi. I said, I know, I saw YouTube. They say he's a professional. I say, yeah, I know, I saw on YouTube. They say, it's impossible to be professional nowadays. But he gets to travel the world and play games and gamble. Who doesn't like to gamble and travel the world? So I thought, well, maybe I could do that. Really, the first time, I wanted to see what the community was like. I wanted to know, are these fun people? Are these nice people? Are these people I want to spend time with? What did the community look like? You know, because in poker sometimes some people are not so nice, maybe you don't want to play with them. I always feel if it's not somewhere you enjoy or not something you enjoy doing, you're not having fun, why be there? And the best way, I think, to have fun is to share it with other people that you really enjoy their company and you want to be with, and you can have a laugh. The first year made a very positive impression on me. I would like to win all the tournaments because it's a great experience, you know, it's really nice. You can take everybody out for dinner, you can celebrate. Money games are great, but chouettes are really fun. Like, you can have a drink, and even you can eat while you're playing in a big game. So it's really relaxed and there's a lot of banter. If it's a good crowd, it's a lot of fun with people that you know. The game I still love, but you know, I've played a lot now and it's been a job, so it's kind of a work thing. And when something becomes work, it loses definitely a little something when you're playing. But I think that happens with everything. I'm pretty lazy, so my students force me to think about backgammon. Maybe I answer questions they have on positions. I look through their matches, send some notes. Maybe I do some live commentary on one of their games or commentate. So that's the main source of backgammon stimulation. I immediately got a teacher myself. I asked, who's the best teacher in the country? I immediately got lessons with him. That really helped me improve a lot because I could ask specific things. Like, I know I'm weak in these areas. Please help me. You know, what would you recommend? Do you have any material on this stuff? That helped me a lot. And then I'm kind of a repetition guy. I like to do things many times. I'm quite happy to be bad, but want it to improve and like keep trying, like get it wrong, get better, get it wrong. Like trial and error, or trial and improvement, as they call it. When I was introduced to Extreme Gammon and the computer, I could see that that's what I wanted. I wanted an answer. Back when I was playing poker, there was no answer. There was ideas like, maybe this is good, maybe this is bad. So when I saw, like, oh, I can just check my analysis of my play compared to the computer, I realized, oh, I can just play until I can see the answer. It's like telling me like you're correct or you're not correct. One of the admirable qualities about the game, like everybody's always trying their best and they're always trying to be better. I teach as well. I really love this part of backgammon, working with somebody else, going on an adventure with them, you know, taking them from where they are to where they want to go, who they want to be in the game and what they want to know, and sharing this journey together is something that I really enjoy and get a lot of satisfaction out of seeing somebody improve and seeing someone get better. And ultimately I get better when I'm teaching because I have to be better for my students. Even if a student comes and they say, you know, my dream is to win a tournament, and then like 3 months later they win a tournament, it's just an amazing thing to share. We did it together, we did it as a team, or it feels that way. So this position is fresh because it just came from a match that I played and I thought it was really interesting. Basically we have a 5-4 as blue coming home this way with 6-2 and it's Crawford, so there's no cube. But unfortunately we've run out of time and options. Our opponent's home board is very weak. Right, they have this dead checker and they have a blot here. So let's say we play something like this. We could wait, but then, you know, 5-1 would be bad. All the 5s, all the 6s would have to leave this checker next roll anyway. And of course a 4 or a 3, something small, just have to break the board even more. I saw this was a moment where we could play what we want to play if there was no risk. Now, of course, there is risk, but what we really want to play is this. This leaves 20 hitting numbers, so 20 bad numbers. The thing to realize is that these numbers are not that bad because of only a 4-point board. and because of the blot. So 20 not so bad things, but 16 times we get missed, and in those 16 times we pretty much won the game. It's finished, it's over. The other variation that you could play, because this leaves 2 blots, is something like this. Just play with 1 checker. I believe this is 24 shots, I think. And the problem with this, although it's a similar idea, is now there's only 12 numbers that miss. And even when we get missed, we still have to get home. There's more numbers where we'd have to leave a shot again and then we could get hit again. So although it looks a bit crazy to leave 2 open like this is the moment where you have to go for it and you have to just try and win. And if something bad happens, even if you get hit, let's say like 1-6, 2-6, but you can see it's not easy for white to actually hit and cover and contain these 2 checkers. It's still incredibly risky. So this is the moment to put the pressure on and really try and get the win in the game. So yeah, that's my first checker play position. This is another position, a position I got wrong. In this match, it was in the fighters bracket. I was leading 8-6, having been down 6-0. And I roll this 5-2 for blue. So we're coming this way, around the board. Essentially, I have 2 options. I can double hit like this, put 2 men on the bar, leave a blot, and another blot. It's sort of an awkward position, but a nice aggressive play, lots of checkers in the zone to make it work. Or I can make this very reasonable pointing play like this. This way I have like nice structure, contained. I still leave a shot here, that's true, but 3 you can see is duplicated to cover and to hit. And I unstack my points and I make it very difficult. Even if it rolls like a 6, I have some chances to make a nice prime. If it doesn't roll a 6, even a 2, still a bit stuck and things are okay. But it felt solid and simple, and I felt like leading 8-6, that was the type of game I was looking for. And after much deliberation, I decided just to make the point. But that's slightly the wrong idea because of the blot in the board. Of course, if it's like this, the play is definitely correct. But this makes a big difference. And I should use this moment, I should use this opportunity to really be aggressive, hit 1, hit 2. In many positions, on many occasions, if you have a good structure, getting hit back with a 1 is actually not that bad because they're still stuck, they're still primed in the corner. So a 1 would be actually not that bad. And of course I have the insurance, I have the counter possibility of hitting another checker. So on any other number that just comes in with 1 checker, even a number that comes in with both checkers, you can see we have lots of attacking chances, lots of possibilities, lots of diversification in the numbers, and actually winning an undoubled gammon to reach Crawford, which is what I'm trying to do, would be incredibly efficient. But I should have gone for it, and it shows the power of the attacking play and the extra gammons you win by doing this. But as always, you should look at all of the details on the board, and when you notice this weakness, you've got to go for these kinds of plays and try and win the match and win the gammon. Who doesn't love to win a gammon? So yeah, there's my other position for you.